Yep, this one comes with a warning. So this video is intended for entertainment purposes only. What I'm trying to say is that everyone is unique and you really need to go see your doctor because your specific situation is different than your significant others. It could be different than one of your relatives. It could be different than one of your YouTube channels that you watch, and it can also be different than everyone else on the planet. So please go see your doctor to discuss what's going on with your specific situation. Okay, with that being said, I am the old coot, and we're back at you with another exciting video. So here's what's going on here. I really reduced the amount of supplements that I was taking. I used to take about 4 or 5. I think at one point I was taking up to 10 supplements a day, and something wasn't right. Like I was noticing like my vision was getting blurry, or maybe some days I would wake up tired, and then some days I would wake up full of energy, and then I couldn't sleep at night. So what I did was I just narrowed it down to these two, right? Take everything away and then slowly add back. See how you feel. And what was going on was I did an MRI I would say about 6, 9 months ago, something like that, maybe even like a year ago. And the MRI came back and I had some calcification and some soft tissue. So with the supervision of my doctor, I started taking this. I started taking the K2, which is not to be confused with vitamin K. Like vitamin K on its own can be scary. It can cause blood clots. Thus another reason why you really need to talk to your doctor about your situation. But anyways, K2 is different than vitamin K. K2 MK7 is basically the real true natural source of this is like a fermented bean that comes from Asia, maybe Japan, I think, something like that. And I forgot the name. It's like Nakano, something like that. But anyways, that fermented bean basically is the best source of this stuff. Second down the list would be something like your fermented products or your fermented things that if you can make them yourself, even better. Sauerkraut, right? Stuff like that. Fermented pickles, not pickled pickles, or vinegar laced sauerkraut or cabbage. I'm talking about actually fermenting something. That would be the next best source. So anyways, the supplement, because I can't, right? You take supplements to supplement the food that you can't eat or make or use or take or whatever. So that's why you take a supplement. But anyways, I started taking this, and I noticed in about the course of like 6 months to a year or something like that, 9 months to like 6 months, I noticed that when I went back for a second MRI, guess what? Less calcification in my soft tissue. So I asked my doctor, should I still take it? My doctor said, sure. If it's working for you, according to everything I see in your charts and your history and everything else, my doctor said, keep taking it. Let's see what happens in another 3 months or 6 months, or see how the progress goes. So anyway, so that's why I take this. Why do I like this company? NutriCost, in my opinion, just has... this is just my opinion. To me, they have better quality products and they're lower prices. So basically you're getting the best bang for the buck, which is kind of what this channel was based on like 7 years ago when I started it. 7.5 years ago, something like that. But anyways, that's why I take the vitamin K2 MK7. So it's basically helping to decalcify soft tissue. And what it did in my specific situation was it put more calcium back into my bones. So instead of the calcium hardening and calcifying inside of my soft tissue, the calcium that's circulating through my system is actually going into the bones where it's supposed to go. So that's why I take this. Okay, fiber. This is just what I'm using now. There's times when I could take Metamucil. I think NutriCost even has their own version. But basically, just a fiber supplement in general is the reason why this is here. Like I said, is this company the end-all be-all of fiber supplements? Is this the one that I'm recommending? Not necessarily. What I'm just trying to say is I'm taking a fiber supplement. Okay, so why am I taking this? What I noticed, and their label here kind of says it better than I could ever say it, but what I noticed after, I would say I've been taking this now for about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. But what I personally noticed is a lot of the stuff really did happen. So removing unwanted waste, yes, that happened. So before taking this, I would poop maybe one really good number 2, like in the morning, right when I woke up. And then maybe about like an hour later, I'd have to go number 2 again. And it was just small little pebbles. Let's just leave it at that. And then I might have to go even like a third time that was even smaller than the second one. But what I noticed is when I started taking this, right, removing that unwanted waste from the system, right, evacuating the bowels, let's get technical. What I noticed was the morning number 2, the first one was about the same, if not a little bit more than what I was taking before, taking the supplement, or what I was doing before doing this. But I noticed that the second one, so like an hour later, I will have a second one. The second one is about just shy of the same size as the first number 2. So I would say more is coming out of me and more regularly. So meaning like instead of going 3 times a day, right? The first time was pretty big. The next 2 were pretty small. I would say now I have 2 big ones, right? 2 number 2s that come out of me. And they're, in terms of like firmness, softness, I would say it did soften my stool just by a touch. So my stool was firm, right? My number 2s were firm, especially that first one was firm to begin with. It just got like maybe 5 to 10% softer. But I haven't gotten diarrhea from this, and I haven't been constipated from this. And that's part of what it does too. It says helps with, or helps to alleviate, helps to prevent or stop constipation, diarrhea. I never got constipated before, really. Like I wasn't really constipated before taking the supplement. I haven't been constipated since taking the supplement. Diarrhea, same thing. I rarely got diarrhea before taking this. I haven't gotten diarrhea since taking the product, right? So 2.5 weeks of taking this. Okay, in terms of this other stuff here, like the weight management, I did lose about a pound, maybe 2 pounds in the 2.5 weeks since taking this. How sustainable is that? I don't know. I've only been taking it for 2.5 weeks. Is it going to continue to help me to lose weight? We will find out. So that's why I'm going to keep taking this for about 2 months. I think 2 months is a good time frame to see if something is actually consistently helping with a specific thing, right? So when it comes to just the weight loss, I want to make sure I take this for at least 2 months and see if I continue to lose a pound. If I can lose a pound a week, that's amazing. That's 52 pounds a year. So that would be pretty awesome. So let's see what happens. Okay, in terms of healthy blood sugar levels and healthy cholesterol, my total cholesterol about 9 months ago was 92. That's my total cholesterol. So I never, thank God I was blessed. I never really had high cholesterol, even with all the sweets that I occasionally dabble in, my cheat day or whatever it is. And all the holiday stuff from Thanksgiving, right? We're December 2024. We're about to come into Christmas now, and Hanukkah and all that other good holiday Cheerio, chocolate, sweet laden, dinner table type stuff. But anyways, we shall see if my cholesterol went up or down since taking this. I would imagine if it went down, it went down, but I don't think it's anything dramatic. I mean, I was already at 92 total cholesterol, so to go lower than that would be amazing. But anyways, healthy blood sugar levels, is it helping with that? I need to do a blood test soon, maybe in about a month or 2, I think is when I'm going to do my next blood test, just per doctor's orders, right? And just kind of see what's going on. So I'll let you know if this has gone. And even before taking this, my blood sugar levels were pretty normal, like actually below normal, like my glycerin level, all that kind of stuff, like all those tests that you take. So let's see if it went down even more. We shall see. Okay, how often do I take this? I do take the full scoop, right? You can either take a half a scoop or a full scoop. I do take the full scoop, which is 7 grams, right? It's pretty light, like in the scoop or whatever. And I do the full scoop early in the morning, first thing, usually before breakfast. So like, let's say, just an example, I don't do this, but let's say I woke up at 9 a.m., right? Usually I wake up earlier, but let's say I woke up at 9 a.m. I would say within about a half an hour, I've already pooped, right? I've gone number 2, I've gone number 1, and then I usually go to my kitchen, mix this up. So I drink this with give or take around 16 ounces of water. So I try to get at least like a full bottle of water. I know some products, they tell you to do 8 ounces. Some products, they tell you to do 10 ounces. But I try to get about 16 ounces of water with 1 scoop of this. And then that's the time that I also take the 2 of these. So I take 2 of these. 200 micrograms is what I take. Like I said, I've been checking in with my doctor regularly, which is what this helps to do, is regulate you. Just saying. Okay, so to recap the video, I got rid of all the other stuff. It was just interesting what it was doing, but I didn't do any videos on it specifically, but I did take this product for a while, and I'm not going to show you the label because I was just experimenting, and I did take this for the full 24 days. But the reason why I was taking this was because there were a lot of comments in the comment section about taking berberine and taking ashwagandha, right? And taking some of the other stuff that was in here, right? So while I was there, I was like, you know what? Let me just see, there's berberine right there, center of the screen. And there's the ashwagandha that was up top. I said, you know, if I'm going to take something, let me just take it and see what happens. So I did take it for the full 24 days. I honestly didn't notice any difference. If anything, I noticed that I was having trouble sleeping because I think this stuff gave me so much damn energy that I just, taking it in the morning too, taking it at the same time I took this stuff, taking this in the morning, I noticed that I was just wired like for the first part of the day, and then it would slowly taper off in the afternoon. But I was having weird nightmares and dreams, and I just didn't want to take it anymore. Also, the biggest reason why I stopped taking this, and I believe it's one or the other. It's either the ashwagandha or the berberine, or it could be both of those. But I noticed my vision was getting a little bit blurry. Okay, so is it because of these two things? Most likely. I live in Southern California. We did have a huge wind event, right? Drier weather. The weather got warmer. Like today, it's 83 degrees in Los Angeles, 80 degrees in Los Angeles. And it was like 50, 2 weeks ago. So, just saying. But when I noticed those issues was I would say about 12 days in. So maybe like just shy of the 2 week, right? This is 24-day supply. I would say just shy of like the 2 week mark, maybe like 12 days in, is when I started to notice my vision was getting blurry, and like the nightmare started within like 3 days. Like I would say within about 3 days of taking this, maybe even 2 days of taking this, I just started getting weird dreams and nightmares, and then just too much energy. Like it was too much going on. Like I don't know what this thing unleashed into my body or did to my body, but I stopped taking this. That's the key thing there. So if there were any comments from previous videos of people saying try berberine, try ashwagandha, guess what? It just didn't work for me. Like I said at the beginning of this video, one of the main reasons why you need to go to your doctor is because everybody's different. You might be in a situation where something's going on and you might have the same results that I did by taking, stuff that isn't meant to go into your body, like the berberine or the ashwagandha or whatever the heck else is in here. But that's why I stopped taking this. So that's why you need, my recommendation is that you really should go to your doctor to talk about your specific situation. Okay, a couple last things I'm going to leave you with are, if you are going to bring up the K2 with your doctor, right? You want to know what decalcifies the soft tissue. Make sure you stress to your doctor. I just want to ask you, right? So this is you talking to your doctor. Just want to ask you, is there a difference in your medical opinion between vitamin K2 and vitamin K? What's most likely going to happen is your doctor is going to tell you that vitamin K, taking a vitamin K supplement, is going to cause or could cause blood clotting, which is very bad. That could lead to a stroke. You do not want to do that. If your doctor knows the difference between vitamin K and K2, believe me, you've already won the battle. So at least your doctor is on the same knowledgeable playing field that you are. And that all depends. It depends on your doctor's training, your doctor's routine, credentialing and all that stuff, and what kind of board certified, yada, yada, yada. So really have that conversation with your doctor if your doctor knows what this is. And if your doctor doesn't know what it is, ask them to research it and get back to you. Ask the nurses. Someone in that doctor's office should know what the heck the stuff is, or at least take the time to research it to see if it's something that you can take in your specific situation. Okay, next point, the fiber thing. Is this product the end-all be-all company that I use for the fiber? No, this was just the one that I had on hand. The point of this whole part of this video was the fiber helped me to at least have more consistent, more regular bowel movements. And also I noticed that it's probably the combination of these two, or it might just be this, but I did notice that I have been losing about a pound per week. So in the 2.5 weeks that I've been taking this, I'd say I lost around a pound to 2 pounds. So I want to continue to take this product and see what happens. In terms of overall, so that's another big question too, is like the berberine, the ashwagandha, the mood stuff, right? This product that I don't take anymore, right? The mood complex and all that. I would say honestly, my mood from taking this and taking this, I think it's primarily due to this. I would say my mood's definitely gotten better. I'm a little more cheerio. I'm a little more happier. I would say I'm definitely a little more uplifting, right? Would probably be I'm usually in a good mood anyway, but I would say, yeah, like a little more jovial, maybe it's the holiday magic or whatever, but I would say I'm definitely a little, just like micro incremental, just a little bit better than where I was before taking this. Like I was always in a good mood. I think I'm just in a better mood is probably the best way to put it. So anyways, that's basically the video. That's the update. Everything else that I was taking, I'm no longer really taking. Like, don't need to take any more sleep aids. Ever since I got off of this stuff, and I don't want to show you what it is, but ever since I got off of this stuff, I have been sleeping better. And I've stopped taking this for, I would say, about 4 days now. So I slowly weaned off of it. And then I would say like last night, my sleep was amazing. And the night before that was a little bit less. So I would say from 3 nights ago to 4 nights ago, I would say I'm definitely seeing an improvement, going back to my normal, happy, cheery, wake up in the morning in a good mood, sleep has gotten better since I've stopped taking the ashwagandha and the berberine. And my sleep was pretty good, damn near perfect. Since taking this and being off of that, I would say just a little bit, just a little nudge, like 1%, 2%, maybe 5%. My sleep has gotten better. So better mood, better sleep, better bowel movements. I think what's going on, this is just bro science, right? This is old Coots bro science. I think what's going on with this one is it is helping to work on that gut biome, right? That healthy gut biome, that kind of thing going on there, which is helping to improve mood and overall functionality of the body systems and all that other good stuff. I feel great. I actually do feel pretty good. So that's a good thing. Anyways, I will put some links down below in the description, also in the comment section. Just in terms of companies, NutriCost I do like. I'm gonna do a little research and see if they do make a fiber supplement. If they do, that'll probably be the one that I'll start taking. Like when this one runs out, I'll probably start taking the NutriCost version if that's what they do make. I just noticed NutriCost products they don't endorse me. As of December 2024, I'm not getting paid by this company or sponsored in any way, shape, or form by them. If they're watching this video and they want to reach out to me, heck, I'd love to be, to have some negotiations with you about some partnership opportunities. But as of now, I buy this stuff. I pay for this on my own. This is something that I will continue to buy regardless of whether they sponsor me or they don't. But it's a product that it's a product that I will continue to take because I've seen the results with the supervision of my doctor. I've seen the results that this really does work. At least in my situation, this really did work to take the calcium out of where it wasn't supposed to be, and it puts the calcium where it's supposed to be. I see the results. That's why I continue to take it. This one, 2.5 weeks in, it's working. I'm going to continue to take it for about another 2 months or so and see what happens. When this particular this particular container runs out, I'll switch over to, if NutriCost makes a version, I'll do that. There are a lot of advertised companies that are out there. What is it? Metamucil? Is that the other one? Mucil something or other? I'll do a little bit more research and get back to y'all. But anyways, with that being said, links are down below in the description, also in the comment section. I'm the Old Coot. Remember, this video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Go see your doctor about what's going on with you. Does it help with this? Does it help with that? What supplement would you recommend for this or that? Go talk to your doctor. I can only give you my experience with these products in the most entertaining way possible. And that's why I do these videos and sharing my experience. And if you gain some knowledge from that, go see your doctor about it. Tell your doctor about what my experience was, and will that shared experience work for you as well? I think your doctor is the only one that can tell you that. Anyways, with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.